Let's try to find ourselves. In fact, we'll go on the telephone, we'll go bog standard, we'll keep that laptop for later, and I think I'll unplug my PlayStation wire and plug it into my laptop to make sure I have a good connection. Right, hopefully the mic's in the on position, so you should be able to hear us there. We're trying to find ourselves now. Your channel, Nervous PP stream, there it is. Let's save that to the playlist of live streams. Done, and click into it, and hopefully, yep, we're there. We're talking. JJ is in the house already. Oh, JJ, I'm shiting myself. So I am. I'm really nervous before you. I think I need to drive and try and forget about that stuff. Lobby. How are you anyway? Create room. Load settings up. What have we got? A big race at Goodwood. Live stream. All welcome at YouTube. That'll tease them in that one there. We don't need a qualifying. The title's fine. Fixed room, yes. Everybody's welcome. What will we try and tease them in with? I'm gonna tease them in with the Sardinia, only in group 3 and use the Beetle. Getting more we practice on it. We'll do we 7 lappers this time. Maybe help me keep up with the chat a bit better. Sam's in the house. I'm late to the chat already, so I am. How are you, Sam? Thanks for hopping in, sir. JJ says make sure you have a sight before, because that will be the nerves. JJ, do you know something? See, all day yesterday I had the runs. It was like water coming out. It was like a water pistol when I went, just it was awful. Luckily there's only the 2 of us here. Don't tell anyone about that. We're nervous as anything, Sam. We're being interviewed tonight. I feel like I'm going on Parkinson. So I do. I'm very, very nervous. I don't like talking. Usually on the telephone when I'm talking and all, I have an awful stutter. So I do. A stutter and a mumble. Hopefully I'll hold it together. Cross your fingers for me, guys. I'm telling you, we can make an absolute fool of ourselves. Really, really good. We need to be on the ball. Huh? Darn is in the house. Hello, Darn. Right, hold on. We'll get back there in a second. Let's get a room set up. 7 laps. We'll reverse the grid. Make it a bit interesting. We don't need no damage. No damage today. And we don't even need... In fact, if I have the fuel on one, it'll not make a difference. And tire wear on one, just so as the car, it'll still feel the way the Beetle's going to feel it in the FIA. Well, group 3, please. Mr. Turismo, balance of performance is on, of course. And what was it? Softs and mediums. So we'll open up the both of them, but I'll be on the softs. Tuning prohibited. That's looking good. I think that's good to go. Darn says, afternoon and co. What a lovely way to join the stream. Ah, darn, you must have just come in as I was talking about what happened to me yesterday. There's too many in now for me to tell you that story again. So there is warm water to try and keep ourselves a bit sensible. We've literally just had a tiny bit of yoga there to try and calm us down. It hasn't worked. I'm even more nervous than ever. Darn, what were you like in your build up? Or had you already waffled away to Hugh? I hate speaking on the telephone and all with people. Especially if they ask me what your telephone number is. Know if you place an order somewhere and at the end of it they say, what's your telephone number? See me trying to say my telephone number sometimes over the telephone. to people. It's ridiculously embarrassing. You get nerves a lot for the carton, so you're used to it. What happened? Who's interviewing? Hugh Hattrick. Sam, feel free to hop in and watch me make a fool of myself. Reverse grid. Yes, JJ. Fun, young man. No, not no rules, but don't be letting people annoy you if they're crap at driving and playing the game. It's not a serious drive at all. No quality. Reverse no grid. Jen is in the house as well. Hello Jen, thanks for hopping in. She says, hello Scotty. What you got to be nervous about? You're on here most days. I'm on my own. I'm on my own now. So I am. I'm just at the bottom of my garden in my shed, Jen. And I am on my own. I don't even have Jessie or the child with me at the moment, so I'm at my most confident right now. As soon as Hugh is talking to me, hopefully it'll be alright. I don't even want to think about it yet. I really don't. I'll hopefully think about it. He's going to send me something at 8:30. But yes, I'll just answer the man's questions. Just listen to his questions. Remember the question that he asked. Don't waffle on this about something else, and answer the question. And we'll see. We'll hopefully survive. I'll be edited out. Rapidly losing DR. Oh, I was hemming and hawing about jumping into my second account. I mean, to do this stream. But then I thought to myself, no, I'll get on my main account. Main account helps a wee bit. There's a lot more friends I've added on my main account because I've had it a lot longer. So I think it can help a wee bit sometimes. Scotty, have you learned Spa yet? Not properly, Sam. I learnt it 15 years ago on racing games. Lovely track, beautiful track. I've just never got around to it on this here game. But yeah, I do enjoy driving around it as well. I'll not be anywhere near ready, but for top split or split 2, I'll just qualify in last and drive around on my own with a big red face. You're hopping in right. I'm scrolling back up. Does it start at 9 PM? Yes, JJ, it starts at 9. So what time is it now? What time is it? It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's alright. Calm down, Stephen, calm down. He's going to send me something, I think, at 8:30, and then I don't know. I just click on it. So I'll turn my laptop off. I'll end this here stream. I'll probably keep streaming to give me something to think about as long as I can, and then get off and try and get the unplug the Ethernet cable and I'll plug it into the laptop, and then hopefully it'll be easy. Hopefully I'll hit a button and I'll maybe plug. I have this here. We hit just an ordinary wee pair of earphones that I usually had plugged into my telephone whenever I was doing my stream. So I'm thinking I'll plug that into my laptop and that into my ear, so I'll be able to hear you, and then it'll just be like a phone call for me. And I'll have my telephone here, so I can maybe try and watch it on my telephone as well. But yeah, I don't know. We'll figure all that out. I'm nervous about even being able to answer the link. To the man. End up holding the man up. Sorry folks, they're still here at 11:30. He is trying to open the link now. Sam's loading up, no problem. Shane Carl is in the house as well. He says he's in the game. Hello Shane, where are you? There's a full room. My goodness. Right, let's hand out the thanks for joining me, everyone, with a make your way to track please, starting soon. And right, who is it we're looking for in the house? Shane, who are you? Who's your PlayStation name? That must be you. There you are. He's a fellow Irishman. To the office please with yourself. We've got him now. We've clicked the button on him, even if he doesn't want us looking at his profile. There's nothing he can do. He's in the office. 4 followers. No percent. He's new. He's new. So he is. New to the game. Are you enjoying the game? I'm sure you are. Have you got yourself a wheel on a hand controller? 8 libraries he's created, of which none of them he shared. None of them were quite sexy enough to share with the rest of us. Who was in this member list? Was there any? Oh, Mr. Polo, a superstar trying to sneak in under the radar. A+ level, 256 libraries, of which 31 times they were just too sexy to keep to himself. Them wee purple ones catch the eye right away, don't they? I like that one. That caught my eye straight away. Very nice, sir. Very nice. We'll like and share that. That is lovely looking. Nice pink ones as well. Nice. 555. Some nice ones in there. Who else was there? Any other superstars? Mr. Toxic was a super. My good, Mohammed's here as well, and Mr. Black. Hopefully they'll stay there and not run away because they know what I'm up to. Nothing for the nosy there. On down to Mr. Black. Into the office. 16. No, none were good enough. Mohammed. Thanks for hopping in, Mohammed. No, Mohammed's only got the one. Nothing for us, for the nosy. Right. A last call. Last call, not in. You can't win. Tim is in the house as well. Sam says, I'm pissed off. Read your chat. Damn, fuck man, Sam. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Who's here? Have I missed Super GT? Don't tell me Super GT came in, or Tidge, or someone. Please don't tell me that. Sam, what did I miss? Remember, Scotty, it's only your friend that's going to be watching. Have a chat with you before you go live, get settled. I'll thank you, Jen. I'll try. 4 hours, 1 minute. I'm entering the lobby. We're full, Sam. We're full. My goodness. No, you can't. Don't worry, Sam. Hang about. They're only be 7 lappers. Apologies, sir. There only be 7 lappers. We'll get one started now. Someone will crash in the first corner, and there'll be. Oh no! Oh, what a fool! I would have been sitting watching a race, or begging. What do I fancy? There's my wee dog wanting in as well. Let's tick in. I might go and let her in too, and we'll start the race. Race start. Yes. Oh. Always away. You're out in the garden there all day with the door wide open, and as soon as I close the door you want in again. Oh, 13 in. 13. Thank you very much, guys, for hopping in. Oh, get ourselves pulled forward. JJ the hacker. How did he end up in a Corvette? On pole position. No, I mean, JJ, if I beat JJ in this one, there'd be some sticking abuse handed out there, JJ. Right, think about it. Go to the tail. Wheel spin, bit too much wheel spin. Oh, that was an awful start for us. Looking at me driving away already. Do we need to do anything, Stephen? I don't think so. A lift and a coast. What were they all doing? Oh, a sexy wee nose came up from behind. Oh, JJ's got away lovely. He's gone. Mr. Pole as well in front of us. He was a superstar. He'll be a man on the move. Don't follow him. Easy. I know that's a sexy ass of a beetle, but there's no need to tap it so often, sir. Oh, where to go, what to do. Decisions. This guy likes a bit of boom boom. He's not going to let us do anything out here. Oh, he doesn't know the track. He maybe doesn't know the track. Oh, he's not too pleased with him. He's sorted him out. That's a pit fight. Benson has joined the room already. Hook on Sam. I see Sam's name there as well. Good, good. I told you. I crashed in the first corner and some guys are just like, no, I came here to win. God's sake. I can't win now. Right, what is JJ? 4.4 ahead of us. See what sort of pace we even have. I haven't checked any of that. We should flick through it. I don't think we need to check anything. Well, there's no tower on. No, I want to get used to driving at a 3 to the rear anyway, just in case we do FIA. Oh. .8. He's getting away slightly, but he's not just walking away at the minute. Although it'll be these big straights, he's maybe walking away. Lads, do you see if there is ever a stream or Super GT or Tidge or someone comes in there, see any regulars in the chat, dive on them. Don't let them leave again. I'll apologise profusely to them if it takes me 20 minutes to figure that stuff out, but we'll win them a fabulous prize. Right. Refreshments. Right, a bit earlier in the break, Stephen. Too early. Yeah, we came back off and messed it up. That's only a wee 7-lapper. Mohammed is in front of us. Oh, I don't think I've ever flashed my lights at Mohammed before. No sense flashing him now, like we're too far behind him. But if he was to drop a wee wheel or something, any sort of wee mistake, we'll find out if he was one of those guys who just drove right off the track in the very next corner. .8 to JJ. So it tops out very fast as well in second gear. Ray is in the house. Hello Ray, thanks for hopping in, mate. We're trying to take our mind off the interview. That's what we're trying to do. But we've got butterflies and everything already. I might sound like a good talker on my own, but I'm not sure what it'll be like. I feel like I'm going on with Parkinson. I really do. I kind of know how Muhammad Ali felt now. How are you anyway? Thanks for hopping in, guys. There's 11 in. Thank you very much for hopping in. We're just trying to distract ourselves, really, because it was getting too close. The butterflies, I was thinking about it too much. We're like, right, come on, stick the game on, we'll do a stream, take our mind off it. Oh. She's struggling. We're not driving the track lovely at the minute, but I don't feel like we're driving it that poorly to where we're going to be able to keep up with Corvettes for sure. And any other cars that are pretty good on the acceleration. It's the acceleration. The last time we were on, it's on the exit of the corners. The car in front just drives away, almost right out of the slipstream, until it starts coming back to you. Go on, but it's JJ. Has someone been on the radio to JJ and told them that we're lonely? Just slow the pace down. Go on, boys, get yourselves into a fight. They are to side-by-side action. We need a load of side-by-side action in order to get us back into it, like. Because in these two big straights, they'll continue to drive away. JJ's down to third. Are you going to take that, JJ? Are you going to take that from these guys? Just jumping in the lobby and putting you from first to third? No, he's not going to take it. He's away back. He is too. He got the 2 for the price of 1, sailing away in that one. Go on, JJ. Stephen, come on, man. If you want to get there, you need to stay on the damn track. And then this whole straight will drive away. It's not going to happen for us. It's not going to happen. We can see it a wee bit in the distance. It looks so tasty up there, but we're just not there. JJ's dropped him as well. There by the looks of it. Benson's in the house as well. Apologies, guys, if we're missing. And Mohammed's in there as well. Thanks very much, guys, for hopping in. Apologies that we're not on the ball with that chat. Feel free to spam shit in capital letters, but don't take offense to that. .8 behind. Headlight flashes are renowned to be seen from 5 full seconds back. It's only after the full 5 seconds back that they have no effect whatsoever. So we'll flash them now. We might as well. Who knows? You know what I mean? You might as well try it. Lewis Hamilton, Michael Schumacher would try this shit. I'm telling you. I've said it before, if in next week's Formula 1, Bottas goes out and he's 10 mile an hour faster down the straight, and Hamilton's like, how is he going so fast? And the word on the radio comes back, he says, put your left hand out and stick it up and wave it all about the whole way down the back straight. Then next time Hamilton goes down the back straight, he's going down the back straight like that, ladies and gentlemen. He's trying that shit, whether it sounds messed up or not. A Norway flash. Oh, it's been lonely. It's been lonely, this one, for me. Haven't had any good feelings about this Beetle. I thought to myself, it's your favourite track. You'll find a flow. You'll be able to hang with them. But I'm not sure if it is going to be able to work. The fact that I'm going to be the slowest guy in the lobbies up there anyway, so we really need an OP car. We don't want a poor car. We almost need an OP car to try and make us look like he's not bad. I'm alright. He's pretty clean, rather than who is this fool that turned up in this room? Why is he breaking there? Well done, JJ. Not sure, he must have made a wee mistake there. He clearly had a lot more pace than the rest of them who turned up that day. Was there any handbrake turns for the fans? Only the guy in 4th place thought about the fans that day, and he dropped off a wee piece of a race car for one lucky one. Jack, Mohammed and Toxic is your top 3. Just off the box was me. The worst position of the lot. We should have slowed down there and had technical problems and got a top 5. Jimmy's in the house as well. Hopefully we're not missing anything. Paul Knightley is in the house. See, we did miss something. Hello Paul, hopefully you're still there and you haven't thought to yourself, why is this guy even streaming? Why is there even a chat here? It's clearly not interacting with him. Thank you very much Paul for hopping in, sir. Pleasure to meet you. And sponsors of today's Scotty Senior's live stream is a big pint of water from the top, helping me stay sensible for you. We'll get them in the track photo, or we'll just take them to Goodwood. Will we take a full lappy to Goodwood? Oh, I ain't going to see. It might empty the room. Not sure how Goodwood is felt about throughout the whole community. But I love the thing. I'm going to see, now that I've got this many people, and I'm taking you to Goodwood with me. I haven't had a proper big race with lots of people at Goodwood in so long. Edit the settings. Where are ye? Where are ye? There you are. Come here. Oh, well, hang on, even sneak it up and have a proper race. 11, 10, as soon as 10 laps on me. I'm going to do 9 laps. Sometimes it scares people. As soon as I see 2, as soon as it goes to 10, they're like, get away, you fool, doing that many laps. And we'll keep it at reverse grid. That'll keep it entertaining as well. And I want a bit of group 4, because I'm going on the OP Sirocco, whether you like it or not. Change that stuff. Now, how did these people in the lobby feel about that change? Hopefully you aren't going to all run away because you have heard the rumours when Scotty turned up in a Sirocco at Goodwood in a top split race. I've got Sam here, Benson's here, JJ's here. This is going to be, I'm doing qualifying. This is going to be a proper race. Edit that. And now I want qualifying. Thank you. Oh, we'll keep it at 9 laps. A nice wee quick interesting one. Tower and fuel, not doing nothing except for it's only on just, to keep the car feeling real. Hatwood and the FIA. 5 minutes will do. I think that's what I want to do. Some people weren't happy. They weren't pleased. They're like, come on, man. I joined this room for a Sardinia race. Now, all of a sudden you're changing it. I'm going to Goodwood. No way, Jose. Right, let's start attracting some people to the office. Right, we had you and we've had Benson and Mr. Herrero to the office. And JJ says, Stephen Scott qualifying. We're on, that's it, JJ. I wasn't going to. Hi, Hayden is in the house. Hello, sir. I'm assuming that's what those letters stand for. It looks like Hayden to the eyes. Anyway, if you'd prefer me to call you, be your full name, H4YD3NJT06, let me know. Mohammed makes it less entertaining. Oh, Sam's got a black screen. You're alright, Sam, go quick. Reboot. We've got you, brother. We got you. Or if you tried to go to track, hit all the buttons. Usually it's the O button that brings you back again. But when I get a black screen sometimes when I try and go to track, I think I can't get back, and it ends up as the X button that makes you come back out of it. And it's the last one you try, because it's like, no, that's not a backwards button, that's a go forwards button. We'll give Sam a wee while to get back in whilst we hand out the thanks for joining me, everyone. And that's all I need to know at the moment. The host is still alive. He's still here. He's rebooting, no problem. Sam will hang about for you, sir. In fact, I should actually go out and drive around and see if I can find the flow right away in qualifying, instead of using qualifying as my warm-up. We'll use Sam's reboot as the warm-up, and then we'll put Sam under 5 minutes of pressure, because as soon as he gets here we'll start. He'll not have a warm-up. Oh, there he is. No, it's alright, Sam, have yourself a warm-up. I want one too. A couple of wee laps to try and find. The last time he was here, we definitely weren't just remembering exactly where we're changing up and down and all in the braking. Toxic with a 14.5 at the moment. Can we get a wee bit lucky and pass him in a nice place? Will's getting a big slipstream on him. Oh, come on, grip, oh. Go on, you're fast enough, Sirocco. Oh, sorry, sir, sorry for the small contact. You're just trying to get out. He's not pleased. This lap's done and dusted. He's off having a picnic. He went for his big time. It was our own fault, really. He's probably thought to himself, who do you think you are, trying to pull that stunt on me? Let's not ruin anybody else's. It's not qualifying, it's just driving about, having a warm up at the moment. He wasn't pleased. I didn't even see his name, who that was, but he wasn't happy that I went for that move. It was I thought it cleared him. So sorry, it must have looked cheeky on your screen. Right, let's throw out a thanks for joining me, everyone, and I make your way to track, please, starting soon. Maybe it was him, someone's just left the room, maybe it was him. He hasn't taken nicely to that. He's like, what kind of host is that? How rude. It's Mohammed's first time at Goodwood with a Group 4. What have you decided to go for, Mohammed? You should. You're in the WRX. The Sirocco is definitely OP here. And not chicane. It's just so precise and accurate and stable in the chicane. I wouldn't lie, tell you. Right. Mr. Polo wasn't there yet. Have I had a nosy at you? 256? 31? I think we've had a nosy there whenever I've seen you in. Yes, we have. We've been in there. Some lovely ones. Right, we'll try and skirm the track with a last call. Last call, not in. You can't win. JJ says, I won't punt you. And Sam did make it back into the room. Who have we got? Today's hot favourites. Mr. Polo was one of the hot favourites, but he couldn't get the race car out of the truck at the moment. I'd like to think I'm going to be in with a chance. JJ's for sure in with a chance. Sam is in with a chance. Benson is in the house. A top 5 is going to be hard in this one. Toxic is in the house as well. Have we missed out? What is Hayden? Is Hayden a superstar? Hayden was BS at the moment. We'll have Sturdy as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 A-pluses in the room. A top 5 will be hard. Mr. Polo was through a last call. He must be wanting a wee spectate. It's a qualifier and a 9-lapper, so it's not really a big long race. Just an extra 5 minutes because of the qualifying. Don't you worry, we can take our time. This is it. This is it. What do we have it on? 3-way race. Yeah, we'll leave it there. We've been told secrets about that 3-way race. Oh, one of them was JJ. If we look behind, yes, he was. He's a big red face. There's no hiding that amount of shame and embarrassment. Oh, we've got Sam on the ass area. Sam, I hope I don't slow you down, mate. I hope I don't slow you down. Awful through the chicane. Right. Oh, Sam, you're right on the ass area. My goodness, he's going to want to pass on this lap. If you get a run on me at all, Sam, that was an awful corner from me as well. If you get a hack, no, he's dropped back. If he had got a wheat run on us there, we might have got him ahead of us. And we know he's fast here as well. Sam's regretting starting behind me now. He's thinking to himself, oh my god, Scotty, where's your pace? It's not here right now, Sam. Look at that. Look at that. I'm trying not to slow anyone else down at the moment. Right, we've time for another one and there's no tower on. Relax. You'll find one. There's 2.5 minutes. Uh-oh, Sam's dropped the wheel. Right. Another chance, Stephen. Bit of focus. What have we got? A 13th slot from JJ. We may have seen our pole position up already from the young man. Awareness, awareness, please. Thank you, Jimmy. Oh, yeah. Go searching for that apex in the middle of the track. Not a good one, but it's a lap anyway. Mohammed's in the pause mode. Thank you, mate. Ah, come on, man. My God, man. Awareness there, Mohammed. That was terrible. One more time, or is the time over? Is that us done? There's still no tower like at the moment. Only on ×1, so perhaps we're fourth at the moment as well. What did we put in? 1.5 seconds off the pace. Oh, and we missed an apex as well. Oh. Can you remember what this apex looks like? Right, we're bound to be a wee bit quicker than that anyway. You just pause, you were typing, I know you need awareness. Better awareness, please. Especially in qualifying, very, very important. And probably a bit quicker. But will it jump us at all? Up to second. Benson, what's happened to you as well? Benson hasn't managed to find a lap. Bum bum. Sam hasn't managed to find a lap at the moment as well. Where is Sam going to find a lap? No, Sam has not managed to find a clean lap here at all at the moment. Sam's starting down in 6th. I should have done a rolling start. JJ. What were we thinking about? The RCF, Benson's on pole position. In fact, Benson is probably dropping the slipstream. I mean, before the end of the straight in that RCF. Why don't we think about that stuff? Should have been a rolling start. The 86, yeah, God knows where we're going to end up. We'll end up possibly out of the top 4, I reckon, by the first corner. Hayden says big F in the chat. You binned your lap. Sam's having a giggle. It'll be a wee dash as well. It's only 9 laps. It's not a big one. Mohammed is in the 4-wheel drive off the start, so he's going to haul some ass as well off the start. Listen to them, fuel burning already. What are they like? Hackers trying to get rid of a wee bit of fuel, and it's only on ×1. What are they like? Absolute hackers, for goodness sake. Wind your necks in, gentlemen. No, it's okay. It's me trying to gain that wee bit of advantage. I thought it was you guys I was listening to. Oh, Stephen. Oh, no. What are you doing, man? I lost everything here. I'm looking for traction control. What did I change it on the field map? Changed on the field map. What a ridiculous way to start the race. Oh, come on. He maybe doesn't know the track, but he surely drove around it a couple of times there. Oh. Can I nudge you off? You're scaring me, I'm sorry. He was the guy who took me out. He was scaring me. Really, really dirty of me, mate. But I want a fun race. And that, I kind of felt a wee bit like you were maybe here to boom boom. Sincere apologies if I was totally wrong. Oh, Mohammed's dropped the wheel as well. Sturdy's lacking a drive. Was it Hayden? I done that one. Hayden, I'm sorry, mate. Please accept my sincere. I'm a dirty dog. I was scared. I didn't look at that name. I looked at that wee McGann, and it was that wee McGann that came to try and kill me, Hayden. Was it you that tried to kill me, or was it someone else in a McGann? I was terrified there when I seen that wee McGann, and then on the way into the first corner, you looked like you braked ridiculously early. Sorry, Benson, sorry. Too much extra speed, so I had to go forward. We'll swap it back with you again in this here straight if you get yourself a run. In third, not far away from the battle, and we've got Benson back here to help push us. I wonder if I have back markers left on. I might have back markers left on. My goodness, we'll end up in last if we do. Your man's bound to wait on us. JJ trying to break away. Go on, Toxic. Hopefully he's clinging into it. Top 4 of breakaway now. Although JJ will be laughing at that statement. JJ will be thinking to himself, Scotty, it's a top 1 breakaway, mate. I broke away. One Toxic, no interest in it. Let's go. Get the outside, let the man know that we're not coming for it. I would be like it now. Oh, I don't know. No, I don't. Hopefully he'll get a good chicane. We're pushing forward, we're almost cracking that slip. Oh, I'm sorry, I was going for the nudge. You prefer me ahead of you? By the looks of that. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Oh, you fell. We were too greedy. Oh, it's all gone. The only thing we can be thankful for is that we forgot to turn damage on. Or we turned damage on, and thank you, Gran Turismo. As if we didn't feel humiliated enough. We're now driving about looking like a hacker with a penalty above our head as well. Ah, that's a half a wheel dropped. And the focus is gone. The focus is gone. Oh no. Right. It's a top 5. There's a 5-lap race even for a top 5 spot. Go and get it. Oscar has joined. Oh, sorry, Mohammed. Terrible awareness. Terrible awareness for me, sir. Apologies. Who is the top 5? Hayden and Mohammed in a bit of a race with each other at the moment. In fact, no, it's Hayden and someone else. Hayden and Sam, is it? Oh, I think that's an wheel drop. I'm going to have to try and steal that off you. Oh, he's got a nice run. Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you, mate. Was he coming forward? He was coming forward with a sexy nose on the inside. He wanted that spot. Sorry for swinging in on you there. Wasn't sure if you were sending it or not until you were there. Sam, you're a top splitter, like, but you've not been playing in a while. Can you still handle a wee bit of waffle in your ear? Or flash the old headlights? The flashes have started. I think Mohammed's going to want to pass us here. He went to send it on us, so I feel like we'll have to defend it if he gets himself a run. Awful. Still time, Stephen. Well, that penalty's not coming down. Oh, Hayden has dropped himself a wheel. He must steal just a tad to slip free, maybe no. And a wee flash to Sam, just to let him know. Hello, it's me, Scotty Senior Sam. Long time no see, mate. I remember my second try at this one on the FI Nations. Me and Sam had a badass race that day, so we did. He got the better of us in the end, like, but he couldn't hear us on the mic today. We've got a slight advantage because we're on the mic. We can talk a wee bit of shite to the man. Hopefully he's at home listening. You can feel he's bound to have blurry vision, or I've almost got blurry vision myself. Looking back at them, making sure that they're working. Oh, we were Mr. Turning, running out of laps, 70 to 90, shaking that ass. I see you, baby. Just to let you know, Sam, I'm about to flow. I want it. I do want it. We've not had the flow yet, and we're coming for it now. We're bound to have the flow in these last couple of laps. Oh, get away. Did he go away there on purpose, or is the side talking starting to work? Did it just take a wee while for his YouTube stream to catch back up? Almost there. A good chicane, and we could be there. They'd be hurting his eyes for sure. Look at that. I don't even want to look back at them, so I don't. They're too bright. Again, we're on the brakes a bit too early there. I feel like we're still trying to find the flow in the Sirocco again. Must be the wee Mazdas or something. 2 laps to go. If we want back in there, like it's now, Stephen, we need to get back into it. He's pushing, he's dropped the wheel on the grass again. I'm flashing my lights again, Sam. It's working, it's clearly working. Your ass is feeling that pressure. Can we have an underpant department incident? We all know pressure on the ass can make anyone in the world can shake themselves with pressure applied and the right combination of words spoken at just the right time. We're at the party now anyway, Sam. He may even... I hope he's not toying with me. I hope you're not toying with me. You're gonna regret it if you are, because we're having that 4th spot. We usually say 4th is the worst you can get, but we want that because he wanted to defend it. What car is that he's in? It didn't seem like it had a lot of power there. Sure didn't. Oh, and he's going to have a big set of dirty tires. Sam, can I have a quick look at that big red face there? A Scotty Senior drive right past. Or is that a sneaky plan that Sam, has he just pulled a frog on me? No, he's not. He's too far back. Dirty tires have punished him. Nah, it's not a close battle. Nah, I don't really want 4th. I know in the heart I could have got 4th, but 4th is the worst place to finish. Heartbreaking. I would quite like Sam to get a bit of a run on me here with a bit of a short shift. Pretend to him that we want it. We don't want it, Sam. We're not taking 4th. We want 5th. Yep, get rid of that penalty. He's listening. He's on the stream. He wants 5th. No. Who can be the slowest guy? At the moment it's us with a drop of the wheel. There we go. No, go away, Sam. Go away! Come on, go! Ha! Sam, Super GT Performance, Sam, Super GT Performance. Top 5, baby. Hayden, unlucky Hayden. 4th place. God damn it, Hayden. Almost a battle of bubbly. Almost on the backs. That's unfortunate. Mike's in the house and Tim's in the house. Mohammed says, cheers, Scotty, you gotta go. Not a problem, Mohammed. Thanks very much for hopping in, sir. You're looking forward later. Mike, I'm terrified, mate. I'm terrified. I know I talk about a shite sitting on my own, but I'm on my own. I know I'm reading, and I know you guys are there, but the wee camera in front of me has never done anything to me. I'm still on my own, you know. As soon as I have anyone else, I'm not good on telephone calls. I stutter and all that. I'll be alright, but we'll breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth, and if we faint or it all goes wrong, then hopefully we'll survive it. And then we'll be able to say whenever we're back on our own, I know it all went wrong, guys. I know I couldn't handle that shit. But we've been there and done it. We were on with you. JJ's just telling all his neighbours. JJ, I wouldn't rush too much, because it's not my last one. You're only as good as your last one, unless you're going to run away scared. Like, feel free to run away scared. Do you want another one here? I could race here all day, but I know people don't like it. We'll put this into a track vote, and I'm going to vote for Goodwood again. So if anyone wants to stay at Goodwood, we'll let that YouTube stream catch up a wee bit with you and back me up. Run straight down to YouTube. Hopefully that stream will be caught up in the track vote. Boom, straight down as quick as we can. Someone fancies the Nürburgring. Oh, no, I wouldn't mind the Nürburgring as well. Someone else has backed us up with Goodwood. Benson fancies the, no, that's the GP one. Nürburgring GP. JJ fancies the Tokyo one as well. Tokyo and Goodwood, 24 hours maybe. Go on to 24 hours even. What happened? It stayed the same. That's what happened. It stayed the same. Congratulations. No GR votes in this one, guys. Sorry. Now JJ says, bye, he's out of here. There's no way he was going to get defeated. He's away. He's beat us in his last race at Goodwood too. At Goodwood. Thanks for joining me, everyone. And I'll give you 5 minutes, just in case any 5 minutes, and we'll get another one going. I get myself a wee cigarette rolled as well. In that time, is there anybody out on track if I can put a wee bit of pressure on? Let's get all those options up, all of them. We've got Oscar Mike out on track. No pressure, Mike, whatsoever. But don't fuck up now. Live on stream. JJ's back. Back again. He went back. He was that happy. After all the neighbours were hanging out and saying to him, JJ, do you know that Scotty Senior guy? Are you faster than him? And he went, yes, yes. And they all went, oh, brilliant, brilliant. It made him feel that good. He came straight back in. He wants to be able to tell them that again. Goodwood is shit. Change track. Yep, we'll change it if you really want to. Or we can just take qualifying off and run a wee quick one here. I quite like a drive around the Nürburgring. That's where Benson voted, isn't it, Benson? Over the rainbow. lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow skyline blue. Job is a good one. Our matches are just out of reach. Could you believe that? Ugh. Lie you down, I'm not going out. She's standing up now as if she wants to go bloody out the door. And Sam said that's a good idea. Track vote, boys, track vote. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I got worried. I'd left the whole thing there. Track vote. Surprise me this time. Oh, again. Take it easy with those clicks. Surprise me, boys. Darn, for fuck's sake, you lost 4k so far in 3 races. What track? What race have you been doing, Darn? Tokyo. I wonder what Tokyo it is. These tracks are really nice as well. They have a lovely flow to them. Not sure what version that is until I drive around it. Oh, it looks like it has that wee. It's the version that hands out the penalties ridiculously. A GR vote. What were they wanting that day? Group 3 is 2 up at the moment. I'll vote for Group 3 as well. That's 3 up. There's going to need to be some kind of remarkable turnaround here. Sam says something. Someone else has joined the room. No more votes. Group 3 it is. Change settings. Edit the settings. 9 laps is a bit big as well. It's a pretty big track, isn't it, guys? We'll bring that down to 7 lappers. Great start. Fastest first. We'll leave the qualifying on. You want Group 3. That's what we came here to change. If you want qualifying taken off, let me know. You'd be doing race C. It is a risky one, even the other day there, and it's a real nervous one as well. I mean, those cars are really fast and twitchy. They're a lovely car to drive. Although I enjoyed them more on its own. When I'm in a race with someone, I think I'm only starting to realise now that, I mean, the dirty air is, you have a much better race and battle in Group 4 and Group 3. I mean, because there doesn't really feel like there's maybe a tiny bit of dirty air there, like, but there's nothing that should affect you if you're aware that you might get a wee bit of it, a slightly different line or a bit of a lift. What am I looking for? My matches. Are you on your main account as well, Darn? Or are you on your a fun account? Hopefully it's only a wee fun account you're on. Right, they're all in. What are they going for? Name 6, Vantage, Benson's. Right. Where's JJ? JJ went in the Hurricane. What to do? Decision time, Stephen, decision time. What would just go with a livery? What would just pick a livery that looks great? There, that looks great. That's in a Viper, surely. I think I might have to short shift this a wee bit. You short shift one of the Vipers just a tiny bit. all in, 6 people turned up that day for qualifying. I wonder how many would be left by the time the race has to start. Your main is dropped down to B. It'll be all downhill for my both accounts from here, like after the R week. The R week was a real wee booster for my DR. We're not where we're meant to be like now. We are yes, we're nervous about that shit as well. Like I say, the most important thing about turning up in a top split race is feeling like we at least have some sort of flow and speed on the track, because if you don't, then you're the idiot in the room. You're the guy who everyone's writing messages to at the end of the race. What are you doing? What the fuck? Why did you break there? And so on, accusing you of stuff. Right, think about it, Stephen. JJ says, wish me luck in this car, right before he set the fastest lap ever seen in the history of Gran Turismo. Well, we haven't been short shifting here. It's only a tad, but just a tad. Oh, that wasn't how guys there. Not too fast in first gear there either. Right. One more try. Don't you worry. Oh, my phone's off. Oh, the chat's off. We'll try that. It's back on now. Oh, Mr. Turismo's not going like that. Oh. Oh, piss poor. Is that all the time took away, or is another one? Another one. That was too greedy. Bum, 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 bum. You got a penalty on your lap. I've had 3 laps here. Did you not have 3 laps to try and get one? We've not done anything in this here lap here, like, but we managed to have 3 tries at it. I think I might be in an OP car off the starting line, guys. Is this your Viber not a wee bit OP? The slow guy might be in front of you, slowing you down. Ginger's in the house. Hello Ginger. Hello Turbo as well. Darn, ready's off to the gym. Not a problem, Darn. Have a good one, sir. Enjoy the workout. Thanks for hopping in, as always. A flash of the headlights. Your car is good at the start as well. Right, we're bound to want a bit of traction control, but aren't we? Just a tad of it. And let's go, go, go. You take that off now. Oh, JJ, there's a sexy car on your right hand side, young man. Oh, fuck it, I want the lead, I want the lead. Somebody nudge me. You might as well try and play with it before you just drive away from me. Go away, JJ. You know the rules. To the outside, young man. I could not see where. Oh my God, the lot of us, every one of us. It wasn't only me who looked like a fool there. Can you believe this? JJ's gone. Oh my God. No idea where I was breaking there. JJ, get back here. Where have you went? I'm going to save that in the replay to watch that. That was, in fact, the likelihood is it won't even finish, more than likely. In fact, there's technical problems. Everybody slowed down that day. And the race is back on. Mr. Carlo was out front. Oh, thank you, Sam, thank you. Awful driving on me. Would have been better being at the front, slowing the both of you down, rather than just slowing. Hopefully we're a wee bit faster than Carlo, maybe. I want to give it to you, Sam. I want to give it to you. As soon as I can, sir. Go on, take that stuff. And take me with you. And we land of it, hopefully, just Sam. Hopefully it's only a wee land of it. Come on, get your nose in. And this slip's gone. I think we'll have a wee reboot of the lobby and get ourselves back up to the top of the hit list. What happened to you, JJ? I mean, did you lag out or something after the crash? I've seen that happen to a few other people. Oh. And am I meant to be short shifting this as well, JJ? I know you do shift it a wee bit late, I think. One of them, it's only a tiny bit of panic. Oh. Too greedy. The gap's coming down a wee bit, the Carlo, like. Jerry's in the house. Hello, Jerry. Try and catch up message in a second, sir. Less than 3 hours, I know. 6:15. He's going to send me something, I think, at 8:30. He's probably going to regret not sending it to me a bit sooner. The man will probably be like, oh my god, what is he doing? Just click on the damn thing and do this. We'll stay on to about maybe 7, 7:15. Right, let's give ourselves a bit of focus by looking at the time. Carlo, Red Carlo's down to 3rd now. So there he is. Go and get him. Bubble bubbly. Jerry, you've got me thinking about it. You've got me thinking about it. For God's sake. An hour. Talk shade for an hour, Stephen. Hopefully Hugh will keep me alright. Hugh will have wee questions if I don't know what to talk about. If I have nothing to say apart from a wee quick answer or something. Hopefully Hugh will have another question lined up. Sam clearly cheated somewhere. big 1.5 second penalty. Bring it back to me. Bring it back. Bring it back. Sam got past with us as well. And he's just trying to get second place at the moment. Getting rid of his penalty, and then he's going to have us for breakfast, no doubt. Although the team's now on my radio, Sam, they're saying there's only 2 laps to go. Fight for it. The wind's already gone, we might as well let them all know. I want to defend it. I really want to defend it, Sam. If we get stopped on the apex, he's a chance to for a nose at the inside. And there he is. Now, how's this section going to work out? Boom, boom, boom. I don't know. We're about to figure out. Oh, come on. Right, we're still there. Hopefully it is only a wee land of it. We'll have a taste of that back. Need to be ahead of them really, or at least try and slow them on down on the way into this here section, because he's much quicker than us around this section. We'll keep him in a race at all. Oh, he's drifting it. My God, Sam, you're showing off, Sam. My goodness, Colin McRae out to play. Oh, still in the slip. Hopefully we back up on him. Oh, but tried to get a sticky nose. There isn't nowhere to go. Has he pulled a frog on us, or I'm not sure if he gives out it willingly or not. Oh. Oh, big slow car on the apex, and we're still with him. It's the last lap, Sam. Good luck, sir. Good luck. Right. Should get a nice run on him here, surely. Do we get right in front of him? Now over to defend that shit. Do we get stopped on the apex? No, he's got the undercut on us. Once again, can we stay with him at least through this section? Must have slowed him down there a wee bit, so we can hang with him for the straight. Right. He's left enough room for a sexy green nose. A quite aggressive sexy green nose as well. To take that stuff. Was it a 12.5% bottle of bubbly? Sam was bound to have his team on the radio now. Saying send it. He's been quicker than us into that one all time. So we need to break very late in the way into that one. He's thinking of it, Good race, Sam, good race. That was fun. Well done, sir, well done. And the fans that day, did they get a 360? No, it's not the best on the handbrake. A couple of crashes. Good race, boys. Benson, too fast, sir. You must have been lonely in that one. That was fun. A sneaky, sexy green nose. He got us back, Although the FIA officials are looking into that, they're investigating that. Now, hold on, what's that in the distance? Mr. FIA official, the head man, has just ripped Sam's bottle of bubbly off him. He's heading my direction. Oh, he's pointing at me. It's alright, he's been disqualified. No doubt his team are very happy with him, but it was 100% effort. Yes, you too, mate. Thank you for slowing down as well, Sam. We were clearly off the pace for you guys. Right, let's get them into another track vote. I'm going to run down to Monza. I haven't had a good race at Monza in a while. Monza, does that tempt anybody into picking Monza? Benson fancies a bit of Monza. Sparks is in the house, my goodness, didn't even know Sparks was here. Sparks has been sitting patiently waiting. Thanks for hopping in, Sparks. And Ginger's in the house as well. Big Shack as well. Big Shack. Big Shack. Let's have a look at Big Shack in the office. When it allows us to grab him by the scruff of the neck. Or by the ear, maybe the earlobe. We've got him now, we've got him. You can do nothing about it. Big Shack in the house. Only 6 libraries, there was nothing for us in the shack to look at. Mr. Fecky. Nice name, Fecky. To the office. Just the one library is not going to be up. Carlo, did you have any sexy libraries? No. Right, and we've definitely had Ginger, Benson and Sam and JJ and Sparks. We've had just all in before. Monza, a GR vote, what would you like? GR vote. What were we thinking? Jerry, you never call a decision my way. You're awful to me. I'm complaining. I'm appealing that decision. So that man Jerry who comes out, I think they give Jerry the decision and then Jerry opens the envelope and fucking changes it and scribbles it out. So he does. Jerry's awful in the pit board as well. You can be a 10 lap race and Jerry will be on the pit board lap 1. Breathe. Push. That's it. You can. All sorts of fabulous messages to you, and then you'll make one wee small mistake, lose a wee half a second, and the next pit board message will be your shit. They all wanted Group 3 and we're already in Group 3. Okay, let's throw it out. Thanks for joining me, everyone. What cars are you all going for? The AMG, the Vantage, the Corvette, 911. You'd like to think Benson, Sam and Sparks know what they're doing. Sam just loves that BMW, don't you? The Vantage is definitely quick on a straight line. Right, let's go and have a look at them. What is there? Something fast in a straight line. The Corvette would be great and quick in a straight line. the McLaren. Crappy to handle, like, but that shit is well OP in the straight line. There's a badass looking Corvette as well, with splash orange. There's a green Guinness one. Give me that, we're going to Vantage. And we'll just leave it in the middle. Get ourselves ticked in. It's a different Sparks to who's normally here. Ah, right. There's two Sparks. This must be the... No, he's just in on his second account. Or else am I yet to meet the real Mr. Sparks? Have I got like a double Mr. Sparks? Have I not met the top split Mr. Sparks before? Perhaps this is him. This is top split Mr. Sparks for sure. Look at him, he's topped out. Thank God. 701 followers. Yes, my goodness, that's got to be in the 80s. He's well up into the 80s. For sure. On his main account. 439 libraries. Over 1,000 pictures as well. Professional photographer, perhaps. Supermodel of the future. How many has he uploaded? 43 of them. I wonder if we've had him in before. That's a nice class one. I like that. I'm sure of that. What else have I got? What does that say? I have a plan. I love it when a plan comes together as well. On with the nosy. There's another nice green one there. One with a wee skull. Wee bright pink one. Anything diving out at us. A nice Goodyear one. And there we go. Right, we're all there. Do I have qualifying on? Yeah, and I picked Advantage, right? Start the qualifying. This is a totally different guy. I think this is just Sparks. Is this not Sparks on his main account? And then, I mean, the accounts that we usually see him on whenever he hops in is like a second account for him to have a bit of fun. Oh, attention please. Pit parties are prohibited in the pit lane. Please proceed professionally and exit the room. Or not the room. Restart please. They're two different people, so they're both really, really fast. We had Vincent, Fecky and Carlo. Half six. Oh, it's getting close. It's getting close. The other Sparks isn't anywhere near as fast as... So was his name always Sparks? The Sparks that I do know, was his name always Sparks? Or is he just an admirer of the real VQS Sparks who's really, really fast? And he's just like, I love that guy, so fast. I'm going to call myself that. They've both always been Sparks. Right. Who? Carlo? Attention please, Mr. Carlo. Restart please. You have about 20 seconds, Carlo. And then we're going to bring you to the office, sir. There we go, well done, Carlo. Away and try and get out on the track. And let me see if you are still pit partying. If you are still pit partying, I will change the time. If it lets you all out, we'll have another go. Glasgow is in the house. Nervous, Glasgow. The form is nervous, especially now. But forgot about it. Waffled away a wee bit for the first hour of our stream, not really thinking about it because it was still a few hours away. But I'm getting nervous now. Is your last one too? Gotta go. The bond practice. Not a problem, Benson. Not a problem, sir. Right, everyone want to tick back in. Carlo and Melvin, let's handle the last call. Last call, not in, can't win. You know what to say, Benson? You're only as good as your last race, mate, and this is going to be your last one. You could go to bed. Someone might ask me in Hugh's interview tonight, are you faster than Benson? I wonder what my answer is going to be. It will all depend on the outcome of this one. All in, no guilty feelings. 8 people turned up that day. You'll be fine, says Glasgow. Just do what Delboy did and burn the ears off them. I don't usually burn the ears off people. I don't think I do in real life anyway. I'm a lot more shy. Well, not really. I still waffle to people, that I know, but I never sing or anything like that. Like, so if there's any requests for singing tonight, that's it. Not going down, like, at all. Right, qualifying. What's first gear like in this car? Don't know. You're bound to rev this puppy out as well. It's an Aston. JJ's hacking it already. Look at him. You surely don't want my slipstream, boys. Surely not. Oh, I made a risk myself, a penalty there. I might need to get rid of. Oh, a cone, some supporter didn't like that. They threw a cone at us. He's too close, Is Ginger not going to back off? Find himself a wee bit of space. No, Ginger's going to trust that JJ Balding nails the balls out of a lap. Or will Ginger and I want to pass? We're a nice wee distance back. I'm not sure we're breaking in this Aston yet. We'll break on the cones, hopefully we'll get stopped. Oh, don't see how we're getting a particularly fast lap now at the moment. All 3 of us so close. Oh dear. I'm not sure why JJ's so slow either. There's Benson coming too. Everyone's lap messed up. Benson. JJ's just slowed down the pace there and stopped the car on the track on the way into that second chicane. I'll be Benson's lap going now as well. The FIA are having a meeting now about JJ's inputs on the way in to the second chicane there. They'll come back, no doubt, with the appropriate answer of whether he was a dirty dog and deliberately lifted off to ruin everybody's lap. Benson still trying to get to the front of the queue. They'll be wanting more passes, but boys, you'll be wanting more passes. These are all still very close. right? Just out of the slipstream, so they'll drive away now a bit, but if they're not nice to each other, they'll slow each other down and maybe let us back into the slipstream for the rest of the lap. Very good on the brakes, this Austin, actually. Was expecting the fuck. What did we do? What did we do there, Mr. Trismo? No time to get round for another one either. Only thing left to do was to try and skirt a life. I wonder if he's seen his wonder if he's seen us in the radar. Did JJ's heart rate go up anymore? What about Benson's? Did they think to themselves, what? What? We just avoided a bullet there. You can imagine it'd be a bit of crack. Like if you get me in the right mood, I do like to talk a bit of shite. I'm very quiet, but as well, I suppose you would call me moody. You really would call me moody. I have my wee periods of life, like where I'm very quiet and just sit and I don't say much. It's really, really easy to stream when you're feeling talkative and there's a few in the chat and all waffling away. When you have a good day, it's really, really easy to do it. Right, mate, have a good one. Catch you later. But yeah, on those days where you get on and you do a stream and you're feeling a wee bit tired and stuff, it's a lot harder. I mean, so it is to waffle away. Jerry again comes back with a no further action necessary. I'm starting to regret giving you this job. A minute to go. Scotty, what do you want about? Ginger kept punting me. That's why you were slow. Yeah, he might have done that and messed up your first lap. But on the second lap, JJ, on the way into the second chicane, you must have had a big lift and a coast, or even your line. You totally missed the apex and went away out and stuff. Or is that what you mean? Do you mean he nudged you there? I didn't, because I didn't see him nudging you there. Maybe he did. Whatever. As soon as that shit happened, both of you should have been out of the way for me and been like, go on, Scotty, sorry if I slowed you down. And then especially for Benson started a mile behind us and his lap ended up none of us. I spied him on the way in, but by the time I spied him sneaking up on us, it was too late. His lap was ruined too. Good luck. You know what to say. Qualifying means nothing, boys. It means nothing. It's all about the race. How great of a race that's going to be if I come back and win this. Benson and Sparks, hot favourites. Although I've got more slipstream than almost anybody on the grid at the moment. Bit of traction control. Just go. Can I take that off? Get my wee radar on. Nah, we'll be alive. After this, I'll lift on the coast and judge it off of what everybody else is doing. Nice to try, gentlemen, nice to try. Oh my goodness, beautiful driving from everybody. Everybody survived there. Lovely lads. Small incident in the back for Ginger, but that was pretty nice for a Monza start. Don't really want to be here. If he wants to fight us a whole lot. Yep, he did want to fight it. Go on, sir. Get yourself in. Who has it? Benson has it at the moment. Oh. Sam is now on the ass area. Not playing that pressure. Would love a wee lunge, but right, bring that slipstream back. Come on, Carlo. Bunch way, Mr. Carlo. Oh, no, he's giving it that Porsche. Come on, Sam. Nudge this Aston. You know you want to. Go on. Oh, he's coming out to defend it. Late on the brakes. Well defended, sir. Well defended. He just got in. No more. Oh, but the sexy nudge from Sam, and we were too greedy. Aqua had it took the price of one seal there. The foot just went down too quickly. Oh, sorry. We're fully insured. If you've any whiplash or anything, don't worry. Yes, Sam, come on. Take it off me. You just make your way past him and I'll sneak up with you, maybe. This smells a wee bit like a 2-for-1 sale here, maybe. Or at least we'll encourage the side-to-side action. And then we'll lift off and sit back and watch the shit unfold. If there's any shit unfold that we can capitalise on. Oh, 6 degree note around the outside. And that's perfectly legal. That's perfectly legal. That was awfully race incident, that or race incident. In fact, he wanted to defend the Porsche. He's doing well, clinging on in the Porsche. And we'll go right around the outside of the man. Sam is trying his best to get us around the outside. Surely me and Sam will have him now along the straight. And you even show me a nose if you want, Sam. Show me a nose and you can even take it off me. Still unsure of where I'm braking there on the way into that one. Gunman's in the house. Benson still has it at the moment. Sparks and MJJ. That's going to be a penalty, but I'm not worried. I'd take a penalty for that. I'm still pretty fast. Terrible, Stephen, terrible. We want Sam ahead of us here. With no time loss, really. Hopefully he's got a run on us now. He's going for the nudge. Is he in that BM again? Would you like it, Sam? Would you like it? Let me get off the racing line for you. Hand that over. Like an absolute gentleman. Boom. No time lost at all. We'll pull the fragger. Now, how ridiculously slow is Sam's car in a straight line? That's the question now. I see you, baby. Cleaning up your tyres. We did have some dirty tyres there. We missed a nudge. Let's lift off. We'll get back in here. No sense being in front of the man. those three all together? They are, the three of them's all having a badass race up there as well. Olav is in the house. Hello Olav. Thanks for hopping in, mate. Nice to see you. Oh, stay in it, stay in it. We're alright, we're alright. Still there. Just about clinging. Lap 4. He pulled a handbraker there, he pulled the fucking handbraker there in the way in that corner to go round. He outbraked himself. That's what that looked like. He's outbraked himself a wee bit there, and he's fucking hit the handbrake on and drifted it. Are those three still alright together? They are, they all look like one arrow there nearly. Get away, Sam, you're showing off. He's showing off, ladies and gentlemen. And 2 to go. When would we start wanting it, Sam? It's only a wee land of it at the moment. Decisions. There's no battle of bubbly there, like it's all about just enjoying the race with Sam. When do we want to send it? Oh, don't lose it, don't lose it. Come on. Oh. Haha, you fool. We're still in it. We're still in it. Don't do it on me, Sam. Don't do it. Start coming back. Come on. Still haven't started coming back. There it's coming back now. We're still there. And we're still there. And the team's on the radio. What's that you're saying, boss? You want a top 4? You want 4th place this time? Or you at least want me to pass him? Okay. Understood. A taste of it at least. Come on, Aston. He's giving us that inside. Time to take it. Time to take it. A big slow car. Oh. We'll pretend that was professionally a frogger. We'll pull the frog on him. And nor we land of it, Sam. But hopefully just the land of it again. It's not for keepsies, mate. Don't you be thinking of going anywhere. Come on. We can take on time. Marrow was in the room as well, my goodness. He's given us the inside again. Ah, that must be a small glitch or something there. Oh, almost a whale. What was the drive like? We still haven't given the boss what he wants, Sam. They're on the radio now. They're saying, I told you. You need to at least taste that stuff. Get the fence if you want to go, Sam. Right around the outside maybe, or perhaps back off the brakes. Was there any kind of cutback to be had? Anything at all? It didn't look like it. The team are on the radio. They're disgusted with me. They're disgusted with me. Hello. Top 5. Top 5, babe. Sam Benson, well done. Close race for you boys. All finishing within a second of each other. In fact, JJ had a penalty, so a full second penalty. JJ won that race by a few hundredths of a second then on the track, and then the penalty dropped him back to third. That looked like you had a real nice one. Marrow is in the chat, my goodness. Hello, Marrow, sir. Thanks for hopping in, mate. Nice to meet you. I frequently watch you on other people's streams in top splits, hauling some ass. What time is it? It's 5 to 7. I could squeeze in another one, you know. We'll have a track vote and see where they want to go. I'm going to get down to the 24 hour, the Nordschleife, whatever one of them. Where is it? The Nordschleife. See if anyone fancies a go. Sparks fancied a bit of Sardinia. You think he's gone now? God damn it. God damn it. We've missed him. Who was there? Who was there in the chat with the spanners? Why did you not hit the man over the head with a spanner? Make sure he didn't leave. Should have tied that man up. JJ, I'm surprised you didn't immediately dive on him. Or suppose you were in a race. You were in a race. I'll let you off with that one. What is it, Scotty Senior? Can you give me your side of the story of the investigation announced earlier in the chat? What investigation? What incident are we talking about, Jerry? What one? I think there's been a couple. There was one earlier in the stream, I think, where I feel like I got punted off the track. In the last corner, we had one with Sam, where Sam punted us off the track, and I don't know if they've reversed that, but the important thing is that on the day, I got his bottle of bubbly. He was about to open it, and the FIA official come up and took it off him and brought it back to me. I was over the moon. I got a non-alcoholic bottle of bubbly for third and a 12.5% bottle of bubbly for second. What sort of cars would you like? Hang on, bouncing the Beetle. Why not bouncing the Beetle? Have himself a drive round at least. You was blocking on purpose. Me? Are you asking, Benson? The blocks were on purpose. The top on the last corner wasn't. You boys must have been in a close race there. JJ is sad that Sparks has left the room. Perhaps there just wasn't enough speed here for him today. Hopefully in the future we can encourage him back in with a better race, a better lobby, with other fast guys. Doesn't matter, he can't block me, he can't block because it's dangerous. JJ. Darren is back. Hello Darren, currently on the treadmill watching. My goodness, come on Darren, you can do it. Keep going. Are you on an uphill section? If you're not on an uphill section, raise it. Have the next 1 minute on the uphill section and then knock it back down and slow it down to about 3 miles an hour. And just have yourself a dander, get the breath back, and then up to 9 or 12 and a wee sprint or a run for what, 3 minutes. Try and do that shit for 3 minutes and then another wee minute of walking. JJ says save the replay. Replay saved. I'm on fire today, JJ. I hope you're proud of me, young man. What all are you guys going for? Right, we'll let them know that we're still here and we're going to have another one. Thanks for joining me, everyone, and make your way to track, please. We'll get one started shortly. I know JJ's very dramatic in the chat, isn't he? And I don't think he'll hold back when he ends up in a top split race. I think when he's up against all those top split guys, it wouldn't surprise me if you see JJ writing the messages after the race, Igor Fraga, tagged in a message, just letters. What the fuck? What are you doing? Why did you do that? What do I think, JJ? He definitely doesn't hold back. He loves throwing that stuff out. Get your arse to track anyway, JJ, young man. This one is going to be my last. And then I'll try and get my laptop set up and sit and wait on something happening on it. There he is, even if it's Igor Frager. If that man tries to block me, I'll be letting him know in the chat. What do you think you're doing? Blocking a 13-year-old. Right, we'll start. Are we all in? Carlo, let's handle the last call for Carlo, and then we're going to have a wee nosy at that replay if we have time. We might not. Last call, not in, can't win. It's 2 hours until the interview, it's an hour and a half. Oh, I'm thinking it's a half an hour, right? I feel a wee bit better. Right, I feel a wee bit better. He's going to send me something at 8:30. Okay. And calm down, and I can calm down a wee bit yet. It's not about to kick off. JJ's food is ready. Well, a wee 5-minute qualifier there for you as well, JJ, to be able to eat. Who was out on track? Sam was out on track, just cruising around. He must have had an incident or technical issues. Tiny Turtle, our fellow Irishman, was making his way out on the track. He's an Irishman, we need to get him into the office. Mr. Turtle, give us a look at you. It's a new account, it seems pretty new. Either a new account or a new guy to the game. EB 34%. 5 libraries, nothing there for the nosy. Nice to meet you, Mr. Turtle. Sturdy's in the house as well. Hello, Sturdy. We're Jimmy. Scotty got a blue screen. What was that? Not ages ago. JJ says, wait for me. And Sam says, he got a blue screen. Yeah, we've got you, Sam. No problem, mate. Have yourself another wee reboot. JJ says, Sam, that's not your fault. Restart the game. Besides, I've got a McDonald's I have to eat. No problem, Sam. No problem. I've got you, mate. How many accounts? 2, just 2. Jesse actually made me. I don't know. I don't know how do you make a second account. I watched all the other streamers being brave, as if they were really brave, you know, having races and daily races. Yes, let's go. It's all second accounts. I'm like, oh my god, the amount of fun I'm missing out on there for a year and a half. I wanted a second account so much. And I would highly recommend one. You all need a second account for sure. Especially if you're annoyed that you're stuck in lobbies and this and that, you can get out of them lobbies just by only using your main account on combinations that you can set a good lap time on and start towards the front, and then you'll get out of all those lower lobbies. And then the lower lobbies are still great fun on the second account when you're not worried, when you really aren't worried about your ratings. Then you can go up and down as much as you want. You've got yourself a USA one now. I was thinking about that at some point as well. I was thinking of asking Jessie if she wanted to try and do that, but I don't think I'd ever use it. Everybody was in. Sam was back. JJ, have you finished that burger? Benson says, I know, I was trying to be annoying. It's a fun lobby, JJ, says Benson. Wind your neck in, young man. I'm just having a laugh with you, slowing down, brake checking you. It's not a McDonald's that he's eating tonight. I haven't had a McDonald's in ages. I need a McDonald's in my life sometime soon. I really do. A big one, a big order. 2 burgers, big shared portion of cheesy dippers with a sweet and sour dip, and a Diet Coke just to wash the belly. Lower lobbies are awesome. You're racing down under. After the interview, I'll try and hop in, sir, and say hello for sure. I hope I make it through the interview. I just need to sit, just calm down. Phone calls are hard for me, but hopefully I'll not feel like it's a phone call. Hopefully I'll feel like I'll keep my phone on and maybe see the chat a wee bit. And I'm still in the garden of my own. Really, it's only Hugh who's talking with me. JJ needs 10 minutes. JJ. It's all JJ's fault. It's all JJ's fault. Atlee Yant has joined the room as well. I'm going to give you 5 minutes, JJ. 5 minutes to race, because then there's 5 minutes of qualifying too. So if you need to miss the qualifying, that's your 10 minutes, and then have one from the back. 5 minutes to race, and let them know as well that it's Jack's fault. And he's more than welcome to receive any abusive messages. However, be aware that you'll be banned from your PlayStation if you send him a rude message. For sure, he's on first name terms with Mr. Sony himself. They're just like, alright Jack, who's annoyed you this week? Right, And what did he say, Tilly? Right, well that's not nice, is it? Okay. 3-day ban, do you? JJ's like, a week. Give him a week. Imagine Scotty has an underpants department with 30 viewers. Don't, JJ, stop it. Stop it. Hello, Hugh. It's nice to meet you, sir. It's an absolute pleasure. Thanks for having me on. Huh. Should we have wrote down? Answers? I promise, Hugh, I have not rehearsed any of my answers tonight. I really should have focused a bit more and watched a few more of his streams back as well to pay attention to all the questions that he always does ask everybody, so as I maybe had something to say, but I don't. That would have had me sitting thinking about it and worrying about it. I've decided to go the total opposite direction and forget about it until the last minute and then just wing it. Let's just see what the man asks and then we'll just try and answer that. JG says, I don't report people anymore. And then an STFU, I think that stands for Scotty what? What could that stand for, JJ? STFU. Shit talk frequently unread. If I remember correctly. That's what that stands for. That's JJ shit talking, which is frequently unread. Why would I say nice to meet you? I already know him. Look, I already know Benson. If I ever meet Benson in person, I'll be shaking his hand saying nice to meet you. I know if I see you one day in person, I'll be saying nice to meet you, young man. You know what I mean? I know we know Hugh, but I haven't met him. We just watch him. He's just like Parkinson. He's the Parkinson of sim racing. So he is, and I'm getting to go on Parkinson. Oh, JJ, I already know that shit. So I do, and it doesn't look good coming from you. Those big rude words. It doesn't look good coming from you. You're a lovely wee boy. Don't turn into a vulgar wee boy. He told me what STFU stood for in real words. Like I didn't know that. I already knew that, JJ. I already knew that. You don't need to bring me there. Don't lower the level. On stream, please. Darren says, any questions you're not looking forward to? As I say, Darren, I've tried. My approach to it has been to not think about it at all. Jessie says to me, on the night that we found out, she says, like, you're at a bit of an advantage here because I get asked questions for you and help you out. Is there any questions that you'd like to be asked? And I just says no. I kind of just want to listen, and he'll ask me something, and then hopefully I'll not stutter and not know what to say. Hopefully I'll just answer. How did you get into sim racing? Yeah. And then I'll just tell him how I got into sim racing. What's your first racing game? Mario Kart. Boom. What an answer. Are you good at Mario Kart? World champion. World champion, Hugh. The amount of mushrooms and bananas that I used to collect were ridiculous. We knew all the shortcuts, all the cheat lines. The only way to beat us was when you hit a star. Someone else got a star and then destroyed your race. You swear, so why can't I? I don't swear, right? Learn this. This is a very, very important lesson. I may swear. You will never catch me swearing at someone, JJ. It's okay to say, fuck, that was a good race. But it's not okay to say, fuck you, you're dirty. You know, it's okay to be excited and say rude words in the right way. I mean, so it is. But when you use a swear word towards someone, then it comes across rude. So it does. And you're so sweet. I like you so much. You scare me. When you come into the chat, I think to myself, oh God, puberty's hitting. Here he goes. He's going to turn into a fucking nightmare. Huh? I love you guys. That's the sort of shit we're looking for, JJ. Get in there. Here, says Jerry. But I say it as shit talking frequently unread. I know. You say it that much, I've managed to come up with different meanings for the letters. I do know what they mean, but you love for flip's sake as well, don't you? For flip's sake, Scotty. I don't want you to actually shut the F up. I know that for sure. But it would amaze you how other people around the world, I mean, could take that, especially in chats, in a message. It's totally different if you're listening to me, I mean, talking. Hopefully, when I'm swearing, I'm not coming across as rude and ignorant or anything. Because swearing is a part of ordinary, everyday life and communication anyway. I mean, so it is. So, it is part of me. But hopefully I don't come across like I'm using it in the wrong way. Like, I could maybe laugh. You could maybe say something to me in a race, and I could say to you on the mic, "Ah, JJ, shut the fuck up, when you're that and all." And it could be taken in good spirits because you're able to see me and you're able to see what way I'm saying it. Whereas when it's in a message, it just comes across as your wee man's only after telling him to shut the fuck up. Know what I mean? People read it in all different ways, and I don't want you looking like you're a rude, ignorant wee boy because you're a world champion of the future. You don't want to be facing hard questions whenever you're world champion. There's reports coming in that 2028 world champion, Formula 1 world champion JJ Balding is being ridiculed for messages on live streams on Gran Turismo Sport when he was just 13 years old. And then it doesn't matter how famous you are and how much you're loved, you know what they're like. You know what they're like. They'll be all over that stuff like a dog on a piece of meat. No? You can't believe I missed Maro. I can't believe Maro somehow found his way here. I'm not sure if he was bored or... Hopefully he enjoyed something whenever he was here. At the very least, he might have seen, there was a couple of fast guys in the room, he'd have seen Benson, he'd have seen Sam, so he'll at the very least have hopped in and thought to himself, right, I'll remember that guy. There's a couple of fast guys in his room. Are we good to go, boys? JJ, you're in. I'm starting qualifying. Yeah, for sure. Oh, hi, your man Sparkle's here as well. Anything I want to do? No tower on really, so we'll go 2. And it's not the full one, it's not the full one. It's the middle version. So that's not necessarily flat out unless you get it perfect. This here corner, like really hard corner to get right. This whole track ends up, when you're trying to do a fast lap, it's all about that last corner. Again, we're taking the wrong line, needing the left now. Turn. Oh, Prity again. Jesse's in the chat. Again, I don't know why we brain fade at this track on that corner, but it does happen every time I come here. It's like it takes me. Hopefully it'll not happen in the race. Remember. (20 past 7). Time is ticking away. Jessica says Glasgow, us Irish are probably worse than the Glaswegians at swearing. we're pretty good, but I'm not swearing whenever our mums and dads are around. Well, I am anyway, and I don't hear Jessie swearing much in front of her parents. But yeah, I think it's everywhere, isn't it? It's just how people talk. All over the world. It's like the F word is the most famous word all around the world. I don't think if you bumped into a caveman or someone living in the jungle and you stood on something or punched a wall and went, oh fuck, he would know what you meant. And Glasgow's a couple of Irish mates that had the football. They're nowhere near as rough as Glasgow. An hour and 40 minutes, an hour and 40 minutes. It's not even an hour and 40 minutes because I'm panicking as well about even will I be able to answer. Like I said, well, don't know nothing. I know where the on button is on my laptop. When I finish this stream, I'm gonna pull my Ethernet cable out and plug the laptop in and set it in front of me, and we'll try and point it. I haven't even tried it yet to see if we can't get a decent view of the bar or anything behind us, but I'll try and get something in. If not, we'll set it here at the side of us and you'll be looking at the wall. But yeah, I'm not sure even where to go on the laptop. Like once I turn the laptop on, is he going to send it in Discord and then I click on it in Discord, or will it just appear in a message? Or I'm not sure. Jesse's here as well, so hopefully we will be able to answer that call. Qualifying was over. Another sip of water. We'll have to get a fresh glass of water as well, in case we get a dry mouth and don't know what to say during the interview. I'd love a wee whiskey. Is there any alcoholic beverages, love? No, I'd absolutely fucking love a wee whiskey. I really would. A wee whiskey would settle me down, no problem. I know. Hopefully I'll be alright. Jessie says you'll be fine. You're thinking too much about it. He swore again. He's just saying to Jerry what Jerry has slipped up and said a couple of times in the chat. That's Jerry teaching JJ bad things. So it is. I blame Jerry for that bit of language coming from JJ. Right, boys, keep it between yourselves, gentlemen. Keep it between yourselves. Don't mind if you just take each other out. JJ got the best of him in that corner. Look, he wants to go back at JJ. I don't think he's going to make it back. And I sneak up inside you there. Oh, JJ's dropped the wheel. He's going to get tucked out now. The guy must be angry at him. Now he's feeling very vulnerable for JJ. JJ taps him in the ass area and pushes him off the track. You a sexy green car, young man, on your right hand side. And now on your left hand side. Oh, just about. Come on, get in for me. Right, JJ, no interest in passing you, young man. I want to just try and push you. See if these Beatles can do anything at all. Sam and Atlayant at the front at the minute. Oh, Jamie in third place with a battle. Oh, Stephen, you're in the wrong track, man, again. Come on, think about what you're doing. Oh, we're still there, but just about there. We need a good corner, but now we'll stay with him. Oh, an incident with second place by the looks of it. Oh. Oh. Hope and I smell a 2 for the price of 1 seal here. Another cut back maybe. No, nothing yet. Aha, Stephen, come on, man. How many laps? 3 laps. Maybe it'll take 4 laps for us to remember that corner. Oh. Come on. And with a second place bottle of bubbly just on up the road. JJ still having problems getting past 30. Oh, there's two of them up there. There's a race. Oh, you were too late, Stephen. Too late. Just about. Right, remember now, give it a wee lift there, please. Again, we remembered to have a lift. Totally the wrong line on the way in it. I think it's almost flat out, like whenever you do remember that shit. And they're having a race up front. Oh. Oh, it looks like JJ has had enough. Has had enough. He must have punted off sturdy or took him out or something. A young man has released a bit of frustration on the track. Sam has been feeling a wee bit lonely. Lap 6, I swear to God, lap 6, I need to remember that corner fully. On the way past the finish line, think, right, the corner. Sam's trying his best. I think he was lonely. He's trying to drop back and help me get up into the battle. It actually feels really nice around this here track. Oh, a wee glitch. Two to go. Come on, get up there. JJ took you out and punted you and then span you out. He'd had enough of you. Whatever was going on behind there, he must have had enough. Again, I'm only going to do it on the last lap, guys. Only remembered, as soon as we exited that there left-hander, but I can't believe we brake fended for a full 6 laps. Right, don't look at the chat. Finish line corner. Drive past the finish line. Think about the corner, please, Stephen. At least get it 1 time out of 7. Go on, boys. You must have a side aside. Give me a 2 for the price of 1 sale on the last lap. Oh. Need to get into it around this corner. They do have a side aside for us. Which opens it up. Let's nudge you on. Can you stay in the slip of him? Right, Stephen, remember the corner. Remember the corner. Remember the corner. The corner. That's alright. I know where I'm going this lap, alright. Oh, he wasn't happy. Right, and now when you do remember the corner, then you're way over here, and then it's quiet. And see, it's basically a flat out corner whenever you remember that it's there. Sam is again handbraking it and drifting about. He's toying with us. As nobody told him, when you toy with people, it usually comes back to haunt you. There's bound to be an aggressive lunge sent on the man, if at all possible. Any kind of sexy dogs, he's rubbing it at her face. Look at him again, drifting the back end out. Give me a taste of him. Give me a wee taste of him. No, he's got it. Look, he's all over the place. Has he given us a small chance, maybe? No, it's done. He's got us. He's too good. He's too good, Sam. Ah, Colin McRae myself, Sam. Hopefully you've seen that in the background, mate. I can do that stuff myself. And the fans had themselves a wonderful duet of finishes there. Man, I'm not joking. What is JJ saying? What have I missed? Man, this guy, does he grow up? He is still an idiot. Who are we talking about? Who was it? You're getting in the was Dirty or Jamie? JJ versus Jamie. What round is this, guys? This must be like round 5 or something at least, isn't it? Is this one to save the replay and see? Will we go back and watch? We'll save the replay and that'll be me done actually racing, and we'll watch the other replay that was saved as well. So there's a couple of replays for us to go and have in those yet, and we'll find out who's talking shit and who's not. He always starts on you for no reason, and then he expects. I think I feel like he's a wee bit nicer on me. He definitely, I noticed straight away when you're racing with Jimmy, you don't pass Jimmy on the inside usually. He doesn't give anything up for free. He defends really, really aggressively on the inside, for sure. Although I feel like sometimes he lets me have a wee nose on the inside. Just recently, as I've been driving him, I used to never even try to go to his inside, because he just would have went right over then and defended it. I always used to try to make him feel safe and try and drive around the outside, but it seems like the last couple of times he's allowed me to have a wee nose on the inside of him. So he has. But I see he didn't allow you, JJ. He didn't allow you. Thanks, JJ and Scotty. Thank you, Sam. Let me save that replay before we go and have a wee nosy. Oh, yes. And we'll throw out a thanks for joining today. Thank you very much. Can we even pull GTR Matt? Don't think we've seen Matt before. We've got a vital there as well. 6 libraries from Matt. Have I pulled the wrong one? Oh, one sexy library. There it is. Nothing for us as the other guy. Yep, the vital guy's still there. There we go. Oh, this might be a nice one. 100. No, Matt, no. Disappointing. Right, boys. I'm out of here. Yous are both on the pen there. What are yous saying? Boom. I'm out. Let's go. Let's go and see what they're arguing about. They're as bad as each are. Jeffro's in the house. I'm staying out of it. I'm not having no problems. Just keep it away from me on the track. Just managed to do that time. So well done. I know, yeah, that's it, Sam. That's I don't know about. You're that fast, JJ. If you're just patient, you should be able to. I mean, to make your way around, even if Jamie is being really aggressive and defending, you're that much faster than him. You need to come up with a plan. You need to think about it. You need to think, right, how long? He's slow as anything on the exit of that corner. I'll drop back off him and I'll pass him down next lap. Know what I mean? Come up with a plan for it. And Jeffro, hello Jeffro. I think we said hello already, and we'll say it again just in case we're wrong. Thanks for hopping in. He isn't being aggressive, he's being dirty. Right, well, to be honest, I don't really care if he keeps it away from me. Make friends with people. That's what I try to do. Make friends with people in a race, because making enemies in a race, your racing is going to be much, much harder. if you think someone is dirty, help him. Make friends with that dirty guy. Have him on your team. Your very own secret weapon. The dirtiest dog on Gran Turismo. Come on, let me push you on, and just you take everybody out, and then on the last lap stroke him. Huh? Right, let's go to the replays anyway. I think we had 2, didn't we? Didn't we save 2 of them today there? A Monza one, what is that? That's a daily race, yes, so there's 2. Right, we'll look at the Monza one first. Remind me if there was any incidents in this. I don't think we're watching my race here, because the Monza one was just a very good race, I believe. Well, you 3 guys at the front, so we'll keep an eye at the front. Use your brain, Scotty. What did I say, JJ? What have I done? Jerry says, Jeffro, you've jumped into a confrontational series of incidents. Allegedly. We're about to see now. We'll see after this one. And I think JJ and Benson had a couple of wee words at the end of this one as well. So we'll have a joke. And we'll give our honest opinion and probably laugh our balls off if you've been dirty dogs. Why is nothing working? Right, there it is now. Right, we'll stay on the outside camera at the moment. And this was the real top split Mr. Sparks. Because little did I know there's 2 of them out there. What is Jamie going to do? 1, he's slow. 2, he has no racecraft and is defending from you on lap 1. I know, I've seen it. But do you not know he's going to do that? I knew he was going to do that at the start of the race. I knew he was going to do that after having 2 races against Jamie, and I knew he's not going to let me pass him on the inside. He doesn't do that shit. You have to come up with a different plan. And what was number 3? He's just targeting you and nobody else. And why? Because you and him have banged heads. You and him are now enemies. You better hope Jimmy doesn't get fast, because if Jimmy ends up in your FIA races, he's taking you out. You and him don't like each other. You always have a bit of boom boom and bad words with each other. Why don't you send them on? Are you friends on PlayStation? Send them on a friend request on a PlayStation and just apologise for nothing whatsoever. Just say sorry for any stupid arguments we've got into. I promise I'll race you nice and clean the next time, and try starting the next race on friendly terms with each other, and I bet you could end up being PlayStation buddies for life. No? Jimmy wouldn't get fast. He's shy, he says. And there is Jimmy. What's Jimmy saying? JJ, if I'm slow, how could you not pass me easily? That's a good question. I'm not apologising to his salty ass. There's a pit fight, right, and we're missing the shit that's going on at the front. How do we change this? We said we're meant to be at the front. Mr. Sparks, you can lead. What, love? Why? What did he do? JJ, right, hold on, let me view that. Yeah, why was that deleted? There's nothing good about that. Oh, what have I done? Is Matt, nice to meet you, sir. Thanks very much for hopping in. Apologies for JJ being harsh with a spanner there. I'm not sure what he found offensive with what you said. There was absolutely nothing wrong with what you said. Yes, Jerry Well says needs to learn to ignore it, because he's going to be dragged in, and you're going to turn in I mean, they're the same as all the other guys who you're talking about, who's always getting angry and always sending threats and getting into arguments everywhere they go. You're going to be one of those guys. Just make friends with them, leave them alone, and be scared of them when they're in your lobby. I treat Jamie like a wee princess when he's in my race. I'm like, hello Jamie, it's me, Scotty Senior. Nice to see you, sir. Jamie is sturdy in the PlayStation. The pit fight is still going on. Why are you so mad, my boy? Says Matt. I know. The idiot that keeps robbing people. I'm losing this time. That he had to make a new account because he gets banned so many times. He has. That's true. That's true. I do think Jamie has been banned several times for just threatening people or arguing with people or saying something that Mr. Sony thought to himself, no, have yourself a ban. I think he has one of his accounts perhaps permanently banned as well. I think he's a tamper on him. That's the best reason to make friends with him, man. Start over with him. The both of you now in the chat, start over, make friends from this day forth, help each other in the races. Why am I watching this replay? You and Benson at the end of the race had words after this one. That's why I saved this one. Did Benson not say he was deliberately slowing you down and stuff in the chat? Let's go on board with JJ. We'll go on board with the guy in third place, the best seat in the house, and we'll have a wee skip as and when we can before we go and see what happened with JJ and Jamie. I'm not being friends with that knob. I know you don't really have to. Jamie's there listening to me. Jamie knows it'll be fake. It'll be a fake friendship. You still know that you just don't like each other, but you need to come to an agreement so as you just don't crash every time you race with each other, because it happens every time you guys are on the track close to each other. There's something between you and there's an incident, you know, so you just have to accept that that's how the both of you race with each other, and you aren't going to get any better with arguing back and forth. It's going to get worse. He's going to take you out even worse the next time. He's going to defend even harder the next time, and you're going to try and punt him off straight away. Well, he's maybe got a bit angry in the past. Hopefully that's a thing of the past for Jamie as well. And I think he's already been banned. He was punished for that as well, I think. JJ trying to encourage the side-by-side action and then sitting back and chilling out and watching it go down. My God, Scotty, watch the other replay. It's not exciting enough, this one, for JJ Balding, and the only reason we can think that it's not exciting enough is because why does he not want me to see this? I want to see this more than ever now, JJ. Was there something going on? Was there dirty dog in this? These are all having it. Very nice race at the minute. When did the shit kick off? It's about to start, surely. And now they're going to slow each other down, and that will invite JJ back to the party, no doubt. Did you get into that slipstream? Oh, it's close. No, just out of it. No, I don't know. Was it a different race, June Benson? We're talking about? Maybe it was. Nothing much happening there in the end. Right, let's delete that now so as we know what we're doing. Right. Read the chat and you would know. You missed it. What have I missed, JJ? Go on. Don't make me scroll back, young man. Don't make me scroll back. Taylor Pryor is in the house as well. Hello, Mr. Cardine. Nice to meet you, sir. Thanks for hopping in. I already missed everything. I didn't see nothing there. They all looked like pretty good racing from what I did see. And right, we shall go on board with JJ or Jamie, whoever's behind. What happened at the start of this one as well then? Shit must have went down. Here's Jimmy here. So the shit must hit the fan. You and someone else was in an argument at the start, JJ. That's what messed you up, wasn't it? Yeah. Right, like, you boys are at it straight away from the start. So let's see what went down here. This is the only reason that you even ended up, I think, back behind. Now that looked. Let's watch it from his point of view. Was that deliberate? Didn't you drag me into that as well? Did he drop a wheel, or was he just ridiculously aggressive? He never started steering right. He straightened his wheel and went straight, but he never started steering right. I don't know. Hand control player for sure, I think. And very aggressive there. Dragged us back into that there as well, I think. So back again from Jamie's point of view. In the other race, you should have watched your drifts. I know, Sam. They fucking look sweet, mate. They look sweet. Do you do that in an FIA race? Like, there was one of those corners, in the first corner at Monza, you looked like you had outbraked yourself and you were going to miss the apex, and then you pulled the handbrake. Do you do that in an FIA race as well, or are you just having a bit of fun here? Yeah, the drifts were amazing looking. He tried to ram me then. Sorry, JJ. Sorry, I missed something. Here we go. Aggressive on the defence. It's two guys who have a problem racing each other. So right here, if I'm you, I'm not there. You're vulnerable there. You know Jamie doesn't like you. You know Jamie's going to take you out. You're there. He's past you. Lift off. You have to lift off there. You know, I knew that was going to happen. Back on board with JJ, because he's not pleased now. He's not pleased. He's no doubt thinking about that. Oh, it is. Yep, it's dirty for sure. It's dirty, JJ. But let's not pretend that we've not seen yourself doing that as well. I reckon when people bump you in a race, I've seen how 99% of us drive. I do it myself, you know. There's the only time I think Rory might be the only guy who I think is like, I've never seen Rory having any sort of loss of temper or doing a revenge pass or a ridiculous lunge or something. But most of us do it. Most of us do that stuff at some point in the race. Those of us who do it less, I would like to think I'm one of the ones who do it hardly ever, even though I do it. But the ones who do it less, the reason they do it less is because they're making friends on the track, they're being nice and polite in the chat, and they're remembering, Jamie, I don't like racing against him, he takes me out all the time, he's a dirty dog, and then you have to come up with a plan. And again, he'll defend it on the way in here. I think we were looking for the two for the price of one sale. We were just trying to encourage you two to have a side by side now. What did it look like? Yep, he never letting any of us come around the outside of him there. I'm very, very surprised that he let me get a nose on the inside of him. As soon as he did let me get a nose on the inside of him, you know what I thought in my head, JJ? You know what I thought in my head? He's after JJ. That's what I thought. I knew that he was after you, and I got lucky. He let me go. One more time, just to focus on this here. Right, nothing wrong there, nothing wrong there. Still all good at the moment, apart from that one very aggressive push out. And again, you're vulnerable, JJ, you're vulnerable. He was a tiny bit further that time, so he was, but you were very vulnerable there as soon as you're on the outside. Let's go back on board with me now, because this is where I get a nose to the inside. I couldn't believe he didn't defend it here. He was defending it that much off you. I thought to myself, he's going to defend it in us here, but he didn't. Because he maybe likes me a wee bit better than you, JJ. And we do a full send, and look at that, he lifts off. Let's go back and look at that as well, because I think JJ went for a punt there. The Beetle also faster in the corners. Yeah, the Beetle was really nice on this track. It only struggled on the big straight, and that was the full punt. I'm glad Gran Turismo's fixed that physic. I'm glad that you can't do that in people anymore, because that was the full punt. JJ had already had enough. JJ had just seen me drive past him on Sturdy, and he was like, no, I'm not having it. And Sturdy's like, no, you're not going past, and slams the screen door in his face. Right, we'll stay on board. What he's going to get up to this time, there's bound to be, JJ must be thinking of a plan now. I have to get to the inside of him and then just push him off, because the ROMs aren't working. Oh, JJ, I'm telling you, oh my goodness, the shit's hitting the fan. One more time through that one. So I'm putting a squeeze on, that pretty hard wee bump on the way in did as well. Oh, and it all went wrong. It really doesn't matter, but now, at this point, it's like the very first wee thing that happens in a race. The very first wee thing that happens. If you get into an argument, then there's no rules. There is no rules now for the both of you in this race. It's just, let's see who can be the dirtiest and who comes out on top of a real dirty race between the both of you. It looked like a bit of fun anyway. Look, you're angry, you're sad. That was a pit manoeuvre effort there, JJ. Was he coming for another big one? No, he's come up with a plan this time. Oh, a smaller nudge, and now he's going to squeeze him out. There's the pit manoeuvre. The boss was on the radio. Permission for the pit manoeuvre was granted. That was a good pit manoeuvre, JJ. You had a bit of a plan there. You thought about that. Know what I mean? If you thought about that shit in lap number 1, you know he's going to race you like that. If he's ahead of you in lap number 1 and you know that he's going to be dirty and race you like that, then do that to him on lap number 1 and you don't have to worry about the man anymore. And then enjoy the rest of your race. Right? I think it was 8 o'clock. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. A half an hour to go. That was so nice, says JJ. The perfect pit manoeuvre. I'm sure it felt nice. I'm sure you regret that you didn't come up with that plan on the very first lap when you seen him ahead of you. Guys, thank you very much. Let's end on a sexy looking car that will probably make your chin drop a wee bit closer to the floor than ever before. What will we go for this time? Bum, bum, bum. There's a nice Jag we haven't been in the way. We'll let it float round there. Yes. Well, thank you very much anyone who's jumped in to keep me company and have a wee waffle. Apologies if we've missed anything that you've been trying to ask, because we're terrible at the chat. But it's passed. It has passed a good few hours for me. Stopped me thinking about what's about to go down. Jerry says, see you at the interview and good luck and enjoy. I will try. Matt says, too focused on JJ like he's his son. Thank you very much, whoever has been in throughout the stream. I'm not sure who you're talking about there. It surely can't be Jamie. I don't think Jamie is treating JJ like a son. I hope not. And I don't mind, if you mean me, I don't mind treating JJ like a son. He's 13 years old. Do you want me to treat him like a fully grown adult? I think you have to give the young lad a bit of leeway. He's lots of growing to do. Who knows? He might not even play his PlayStation this time next year. He might have a girlfriend. He might be world champion at a go-kart or something. Who knows? You barely showed what caused you to go off the track. Matt, do you want me to go back, sir, mate? You seem to think, Matt, that I'm trying to avoid. Were you not in the chat there, Matt? Tell me. Could you look at my incident? That would be a much nicer way, Matt. Rather than you're thinking I'm trying to avoid something. Let's go back to the replay. Matt, I didn't even realise you were in the race. Matt, who was your name in the race? Replays. Must be this one that Matt's talking about. We'll go on board with Matt this time and see what Matt's talking about. What is your PlayStation name, Matt? Who were you in the room? Or am I even catching what you're waffling about? We can take our time. Yes, Turbo, pleasure as always, sir. Thank you very much for hopping in. Right, Matt, GTR Matt, there he is. Let's go on board and give Matt a view. What was it we missed, Matt? Oh, we've covered you with smoke. Can I have a wee cigarette? You haven't got any road, have you? It must be at the start. What is it? right. We've seen the one that we missed. Pit fights, it goes on. I'm not involved in the pit fights. I don't really mind. You can argue with yourselves in the chat all you want. We'll have a look now, right? And it was on the first lap anyway, so we'll need to go back. But you say, am I gonna ignore what put you off the track or something? So from the start, what have we missed? You're not the guy who got into it with JJ, are you? No, it was that other guy who got into it with JJ. And Jamie, is that what you're talking about that I missed? Yeah? Or was there more? Was there more went down? Aggressive. From Jimmy. Go on board with Jimmy and go back and see it from Jimmy's point of view as well. Yeah, aggressive. I think that would be allowed, but I do think that would be allowed. He had a sexy nose. Once there's a sexy nose there, for me, maybe I'm waffling, Matt, and it's not even this incident you're talking about, but right there, he's a sexy nose, right there. Although he doesn't hold in to his own apex, so he pushes you on through, but you did come over as well. I think that was all perfectly legal. Right, back on board with you. We'll keep going in case it's a different incident. Is it here? Oh, there we go. That's what he's talking about. I'm not sure if that was a deliberate squeeze out. He's definitely came over and squeezed you there. I think he wasn't trying to take you out there. I don't think he has squeezed you just too much. But yes, I would have been upset with that as well. If JJ had done that to me, I'd have been like, you dirty dog. So there we go, Matt. Hopefully we've cheered you up, Matt. A wee bit even. Apologies for missing that in the first one. Is there anything else to go down? I'm not sure if there's anything else to go down. Don't think so. That has to be it. That's the incident that he's talking about. So there, we've seen it, Matt. We didn't avoid that on purpose, mate. So we didn't. We were watching that replay, not for you. We didn't go back to watch you or me in that replay. I was only watching what went on with the people who was arguing, which was Sturdy and JJ. Anyway, thank you very much, anyone who's been on throughout the day to help me pass a couple of hours before Hugh sends me something here. Hopefully we'll be back on. This is Thursday. It's Friday tomorrow, so we'll do a wee Red Dead stream tomorrow and have a bit of a chill out. So we'll enjoy your evening, gentlemen, and I'll hopefully maybe see a couple of yous over on Hugh. Cross your fingers for me. Have fun.